Today is day 8 of having my tonsils and my adenoids removed. I haven't made a video in the last few days because I was so nauseous I could barely move off the couch. I think the last day was day 4 was when I really started to get sick. I think it was just the steroids and all the medicine and antibiotics and everything I was taking, and the fact that I couldn't eat anything. Trying to eat was just torture, and not eating when you take your medicine can make you nauseous. And I just think that all the medicine I was on, it just really kind of got to me. So day 4, I was just really nauseous, wasn't horrible in pain, just nausea. And then day 5, I could barely move. I was so nauseous and so dizzy, I could not stand it. So I quit taking everything except for pain medicine. And I really tried to get off that as much as I could. But you really can't because it hurts. So that's really why I didn't make any videos, because besides laying on the couch with my eyes closed, trying not to, puke everywhere, I really couldn't do much more than that. So I just tried to sleep. I just tried to take my medicine, trying to keep everything manageable. And just every time I stood up, I almost fell out because I was just spinning. So I couldn't really make a video. I was thinking about it. I wanted to, but it really didn't happen. And then yesterday, I actually went back to work. And usually when I got really nauseous, I felt really nauseous. It's like when you're super drunk and you're throwing up. So I don't really drink. I don't like that feeling. But it was bearable to where I actually didn't really think I was going to throw up. I just felt terrible. But yesterday at work, I managed to, do 7 hours. I go in really early. And I actually almost got sick in front of my coworker. Hi, Dora. I know you watch it. But it was really almost embarrassing because my mouth was really watering, and I just got this huge wave of just nausea to where I didn't want to throw up because I didn't want to do that at work. And then 2, I know that throwing up, even water, it will burn, and the last thing you want is more pain. And I only had 1 dose left of my pain medicine because, of course, it was Sunday when I realized I was getting really low, and I realized that I couldn't suck the pain up. So by the time I got a hold of my doctor, it was later in the afternoon when he was able to refill it. So I actually took today off, day 8, last night, because my doctor took a while between the pharmacy and the doctor. It just took a while to get my medicine. And I had lapsed, I think, 6, almost 7 hours without it. And it was so painful. And I really couldn't speak. I kind of sounded like I was a deaf person. People really couldn't understand me trying to make phone calls to try and find out about my prescription. It was difficult, but luckily they did understand me. And I might go through that now because it feels like my tongue doesn't want to work properly. And so forgive me, but if you have this done, you're going to sound like this. So I went, again, almost a little over 6 hours, finally got my medicine. And by then it was just so painful. I mean, talking was so painful. And mostly it's right here. It's like your tongue. It feels like someone just kicked the crap out of you underneath your chin. It wasn't so much my tonsils, it's your ears. And right here is your tongue. But anyway, so I got my medicine, sweet Jesus, I got my medicine. And then the pain just really didn't go away. It was really bad last night. And so I just knew I was going to be in for no sleep and tons of medicine. And I just knew it was going to be a long and terrible night. But surprisingly, it got better. I don't know why. Maybe because I was taking 4 Advil on top of my Tylenol with codeine. But during the night, it wasn't really bad. I actually slept for 4 hours. 4 whole hours. And when I woke up, I didn't want to die of pain. It hurt to drink water, and I got up and took my medicine and everything, but I actually slept okay. Now once, I woke up and I was drooling, and I didn't know I was because I don't do that, so it kind of weirded me out. I thought I was bleeding, but it wasn't. And I really think because yesterday when I got my medicine, I took it, and in the middle of it, I coughed, and when I coughed, I choked. And so when I coughed and choked trying to swallow my pain medicine, It hurt so bad, I thought I was going to die of pain for a few seconds. It was so painful. And I think that's why the pain never went away yesterday. So that's why I thought last night was just going to be terrible. But it was painful, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't that I couldn't sleep with the pain. I didn't wake up in excruciating pain. It was just a constant dull achiness, but it wasn't brutal. So I got up, took my medicine, slept, got up again, drank some water, slept. But I felt okay. So last night wasn't a beatdown like I thought it was going to be, which is good. So today I got up. So far, no nausea. Now, when they say you have this surgery, you're going to have good days and you will have bad days. It's not going to be good days, you're going to start getting better. No, because you can have a really good day like I did on day, I think it was 4. 4 was pretty good. Actually, 8, I felt okay. The end of day 4 into day 5 and 6 were brutal. And then I got to eat. And then make sure if you can eat. Because next day, you might not be able to eat anything. And that's what happened to me. Sunday, I actually was able to eat a little bit. I felt a little bit better, so I went to work on Monday. But Monday was terrible. I could barely, they say you can drink apple juice and all that, so I had a little juice. When I drank it, it felt like I was in the throes of just burning hell fire. My throat hurt so bad. And they say you can drink apple juice. I cannot. It burned so bad. So I just stick to water, because even drinking Gatorade watered down, something about the sugars, it burns. So I just stick with my 30 bottles of water, and I have them at all times. And right now I can't even drink anything too cold, and I don't really care for room temperature water, but I can't drink cold right now. It burns. So I couldn't eat anything yesterday. Every time I tried to eat something, it hurt so bad. I tried to make, because I'm allergic to wheat, and it makes my hands break out, and I get eczema. So I tried to make quinoa, and I made it into mac and cheese. I ate like 3 bites of that, and I couldn't do it anymore. So yesterday I had one little booth drink, like the Ensure, and water, and like 3 bites of quinoa, and I just couldn't do it. Now today has been an okay day. I still sound terrible. Kind of used to it. Doesn't really faze me too much. If you talk a lot, your tongue can hurt, and if it hurts, quit talking. But they say you talk to kind of get the muscles stimulated to heal, but don't push it. So after this video, I'm probably not going to speak the rest of the day. It doesn't hurt too much yet, but I don't want to have a setback. Now, again, today's been okay. I got up, took my pain medicine and my thyroid medicine, and all waited 30 minutes. I was able to eat. So I haven't felt dizzy, because when you don't eat and you take your medicine, you get sick, and then you don't want to eat because you're sick, which makes you sicker. So when you take more medicine, you get more sick, and you don't want to eat. So it's just vicious, and it makes it worse. And I'm very sensitive to, painkillers. That's why I hate taking them. Any other surgery, I have never taken them. C-section for tumor removals, ankle reconstruction, every other surgery, I've never taken them. I've just taken Advil or sucked it up. This one is brutal because you can't drink, and I don't really want to go back to the ER. So make sure you take your medicine. I have my anti-nausea medicine, which I don't know if this stuff even works, because it wasn't working for me before. But I made sure to eat this morning. I had some milk, which makes your phlegm a little thick, so hopefully it won't get me later. Sometimes you can't really swallow it. So what I do is keep tissues, keep a trash can. If you can't swallow it, spit it out. And hopefully tomorrow will be better. But again, you can have really good days. You can have terrible days. So if you can eat, because tomorrow you just might not be able to do anything but drink water, and barely that. So day 8 seems to be okay. I'm going to try and go to work tomorrow. Fingers crossed I won't get nauseous and want to puke in a trash can, because I know my boss will send me home. But overall, other than the nausea, pain's been okay. It was just mostly the nausea and the dizziness that kind of knocked me out for those 2 days. If I didn't have that, I would have been much better. So pain-wise, this whole thing has been okay, other than yesterday. And that's only because I choked and I almost coughed, and that really hurt really bad. But other than that, just the nausea and the dizziness. So Find the medicine that works for you. I know some people, you know, Advil, Tylenol, that works. Me, I've tried not taking the painkillers. Doesn't really work, especially when your ears hurt. And all of this is connected, so every bit of this is going to be really sore. But mostly me, it's my tongue and underneath my chin. So hopefully tomorrow will be a really good day. So I'm making sure to eat today because I can. Drinking as much water as I can because, again, tomorrow I might not be able to. I still have the scabs. I keep checking. No bleeding so far, which is good. A lot of people, they lose their scabs. Some people lose them by now. But, again, the longer they stay on, the better, because they have more time to heal. So when they do fall off, less likely bleeding, it's less likely to hurt, and, you know, the skin's going to be more healed. You can still have a really sore throat up to, I hear, a month. It depends on your healing. So again, tomorrow could be a really bad day. I'll be on day 9 tomorrow. A lot of people say day 10 is the magic number to where you wake up and things just get better. So up until then, it's just a roller coaster. It's a good day today, terrible day tomorrow. You never really know until you wake up. So if you feel good, take it full advantage. Eat. I don't even care. I had a donut today. I don't even care. As long as I can eat something, because when there's days where I can't eat anything at all, I don't care if I eat a donut, you know. So just make sure that you, plenty of ice if you need it. Again, I can't have ice. Warm tea. Just drink, eat whatever you can, and don't be too scared of the surgery because it is very scary, especially if you Google it, which will scare a lot of people. But pain-wise, again, it hasn't been as brutal. It was just the dizzy and nausea. So hopefully you get good medicine. Hopefully you have a good recovery, and I guess I will see about making another video tomorrow, hopefully for another good day, and I'm hopefully at the end of this journey because it has been a pain in the butt.